guys, Ash here, and welcome back. Today I'm went all Scottish there. I'm doing just pretty much what I thought of E3. I sat and watched some of the conferences last night, and I'm intrigued about a lot of the games. Really good games coming out. I'm excited for them. One thing I'm going to say, and I never thought I'd say this ever in my life again, is I'm going back to Sony. I'll be buying the PS4 as my main console this year. Microsoft have pretty much just shot themselves in the foot, and just a massive fuck you to all the gamers. So yep, I won't be buying the Xbox until maybe probably next year, my birthday, or maybe even until Christmas. I might leave it, just because I like some of the look of some of the games that are coming out for it, but Sony have turned around and gave the better deal. Most of the games I want are on both consoles anyway, so that doesn't really make much of a difference to me. Some of the exclusives for PlayStation will look a lot nicer, and excited for them. But yeah, Sony just turned around and gave a massive fuck you Microsoft at their conference, and it's what Microsoft deserve, to be honest. They've just went and totally ignored the consumers, us as gamers. They've put in all this bullshit. To be honest, I don't want an entertainment box that does all this I can watch live TV. If I want to watch live TV, I'll watch it on the fucking TV, or I'll watch it on the PC. If I want to watch a movie, I'll watch it on the PC, or watch it on my TV. That's what that's for. I don't want a console for watching movies or to listen to music or whatever else. I want a console to play fucking games, and that's it. That's why I bought a console. That's the only reason. That's the only thing I actually use my Xbox for, is to play games. I don't use it to watch Sky or watch Netflix or listen to music. If I want to do all that, I'll use my PC. But I know there's people out there who do use it for Netflix and who do watch movies and stuff on their Xbox, and that's cool. That's fine for you. That's what you want to do, but not me. I use mine for gaming, and that's what I want to see. I want to see games, and they came out and showed some pretty decent games and some pretty interesting titles, but the pricing, their DRM, the no-use games, the region lock, that just outweighs the goods, the games. So yep, I'm going back to PlayStation, and I'm going to be sticking with you guys. So they came out and showed the console this time, which I totally forgot that we actually hadn't seen. I'm sitting watching, I'm like, oh my god, the games and stuff, and then they're like, oh, here's the console, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I've not even seen this yet. To be honest, it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. Sleek, compact, looks pretty small. When he was holding it, it looked about the size of what the Xbox 360, the Slim, looks like, maybe just a bit smaller. The only thing I don't like the controller on it, but that's just me nitpicking. Probably I just need to get used to it again, back to small controllers. But everything else I was interested in. The games I'm looking forward to, and I'm looking to pick up on launch for the PS4, are probably Watch Dogs, which I've been most interested in since it was actually I first seen the teaser trailer a way back. I think it was last year, was it, or start of the year, and it really intrigued me because I watched a TV programme called Person of Interest, and it's pretty much the same concept as that, Big Brother watching you and stuff, and I love the way it looks, and I'm excited for it. Also, Metal Gear Solid 5. I've never been a really fan of Metal Gear Solid. I'm not really a stealthy person. I don't like doing stealth games. I end up just losing the rag and going all guns blazing and blowing shit up. It's just me. That's how I like to play the games. But the look of it, it's interested me, and I really want to try it out and try and get back into using these stealthy games, because there is quite a few stealthy games coming out, like Thief and stuff coming back out, which I'm looking forward to as well. The next one was The Crew, which is from Ubisoft. I'm interested. There's so many racing games coming out at the moment for the next gen consoles, and I sort of lost interest in the racing games just because they're so repetitive, and it's just, I'll go to this race, we'll go do 3 laps, and then go to the next one and do 4 laps, and then do the next one 5 laps type of shit. But with these are like open world, and it's co-op as well, so you can like build up your group and have like people with you, your friends and stuff like that. And you can totally customise your car as well, which was really interesting to watch, and it looks a lot of fun, the crew. And I'm really looking forward to that one, getting back into having an actual driving game, because I don't really play them that much. The other big one, Battlefield 4, of course, looks amazing. That bit when they brought down the building was, oh my god, fucking epic. I was like, I want to do that. That's the only reason I want Battlefield, is to blow up fucking buildings. But it looks amazing, and I'm so psyched for that game. I cannot wait for that to be released. The other one, a few other ones where I wanted to see. Trials Fusion. I was actually talking about a week ago about, I wonder if they're going to make another Trials game, because I love Trials Evolution. I play that quite a lot, and it's a lot of fun to play. And then for them to come around, I'm like, when it first came up on the screen, I was like, that looks like Trials. I was like, is that Trials? And then it's like, and I was like, oh shit, it is a Trials game. I was like, yes. So, yep, Trials Fusion as well. Interested to see more of that. And the other surprising one was the Mad Max. When he first drove up, and I seen the car and he got out, I was like, first thing that came out of my head is, what's that film called? I was like, shit, what's that called? And I was like, Mad, and then I was like, Alan, my boyfriend, he went Mad Max, and I was like, that's it. I was like, it just looks like Mad Max, and then it came up at the end, Mad Max, and I was like, okay, there we go. So that's another interesting one I'd like to see more of. The other one is, I think it's Drive Club, which is exclusively to the PS4. That's another one that's caught my eye. The driving games are really catching my eye at the moment. I really want, like, I never thought I'd actually go back to them, but that's what I'm interested to see more of as well. I'm trying to think of what else there was. Titanfall as well. Everybody's classing it as it's going to be the COD killer, and stuff like that. I like the ideas of the mechs being with you, and the parkouring, and being able to use like the jetpacks and stuff to parkour and jump from bit to bit, building to building, places like that. That's pretty cool. But I'm not so sure. I like the look of it, and it looks, I'd like to just get a demo of it just to try it and see what it's like. What was the other one? I'm trying to think of Destiny. I know everybody's like, oh my god, Bungie, oh, it's going to be epic and awesome. The more I see of it, the more I'm less interested. I'm not a massive fan of it right now. I don't know what it is that's putting me off it. It may be the fact that to me it sort of looks like Borderlands, and people might disagree with me, and that's fine, but it feels Borderlandish to me. But I don't know, I suppose if I see more it might look a little better, but to me right now it's not swaying me towards getting it. I probably will get it eventually, but I'm not massively hooked on it, so I'm not 100% sure yet. But yeah, things could change, see what happens. There was another one, another surprise one, from Ubisoft, which was The Division, Tom Clancy. It's an open world RPG co-op, really, really intriguing game looking. I just loved the way it looked and the dynamics and stuff of it. When they were at the outside, I think it was outside the PlayStation, the way the guy moved along the door, along the side of the car, and the door was open, and then he just like closed it, and the way he like grabbed stuff as well, it's like realistically looking. Like usually in games when they're grabbing stuff they just put their hand out and like the bottle or whatever it is magically disappears, but in this he literally took it and put it wherever he put it. So that caught my eye as well, and that's one of the games that's high on my list, which I'll probably will get when it comes out. I'm not really listing the Xbox games. Some of them did look awesome and I'm excited for them, but right now Xbox, Microsoft, poof, they're on the shelf. I don't want nothing to do with them right now because the pricing was just all off, and it's fucking shocking. They think that people will be people who actually pay for it, but I ain't gonna fucking pay for that amount for that. No fucking way. The fact that they're not supporting used games, there's DRM, you need to be region locked and all this shit. That's for you to put that in your console and then to turn around and say this is how much the console is going to be. I think it was like $429 in pounds. I think it was like $499 in dollars. Like, that's just, you just shot yourselves in the foot right there, and I won't be buying that, not at that price. I'll be waiting until it comes down in price. Like I said, probably get it next year some point, but no, for them to say all this stuff, like the DRM and stuff, for them to come out with that, you think they would have listened to the community? Like, everybody was bitching about it non-stop when they said that, like, you aren't supporting used games, you aren't doing this, and then they turn around and they're like, they should have been thinking, okay, so we've stuck all this bullshit in that people don't want. Maybe if we cut the price, people might be like, oh, okay, they've tried and they've did something to help us out and stuff. But no, they just don't give a shit anymore, to be honest. It's just the money making, and it's sad because, like I said, I love my Xbox 360, but it looks like I'm going to be back to Sony. So yeah, big fuck you to Microsoft. And the funniest video I've ever seen, I'll link it in the description. It's actually Sony taking the absolute piss out of Microsoft, and they were just taking jabs at Microsoft at that press conference right at the end when they were telling that we support used games, there's no DRM, you don't need to check it, your Xbox doesn't need to be on, or your PlayStation doesn't need to be on like 24/7, doesn't need to fucking check in and shit like this, it's not region locked and stuff. And they were just throwing the punches at Microsoft. They're just like, you're fucked up. Like, thanks for all your business type of thing. And that's good, because that's what I wanted. I wanted them to come out with a good price and to say, no, we're not doing that. We're not going to fuck over our gamers. We're going to look after them and listen to what they want. And that was spot on. The only thing I can say is what he said during the press conference was, it looks like you're going to need PlayStation Plus to play online. I'm not 100% sure if it's true, but I think it actually is, that you'll have to pay the subscription fee. So it's basically just like your Xbox Live Gold membership. So to be honest, that doesn't really bother me, because they've came out and said if you pay for PlayStation Plus membership, you're going to get Drive Club on launch for free, apparently. I don't know if that's true, if it's free, or if you're going to get like a certain card or an expansion pack type thing for free, or what it is. I need to look into it more, but they're giving you decent games. Like, they're saying each month you get a free game, so they're saying you'll hit it with like Don't Starve, what's the other ones, a few of the other indie games as well, you're getting them for free. Whereas Microsoft turned around and says, oh, we're going to give you Halo 3 and we're going to give you Assassin's Creed 2. Like, what? You're trying to sell something to us and make us want to buy your console, and you're saying, oh, we'll give you games that were 4 or 5 year old for free. Like, I could get that for like dirt cheap right now, and like, you're just saying, here, take it. Like, give us something that's just recently been released and is like worth me buying Xbox Live or buying your console. They didn't even attempt to try and sell the shit to us, and that's just really fucked up, in my opinion anyway. And that's why I'm jumping ship. I'm saying bye bye Microsoft and hello Sony. So yeah, guys, this was just my quick E3 roundup for me, what I'm looking forward to. I've probably missed a few games, I've probably missed a freaking lot of games, but yeah, I might make more videos just to comment on them when I see more trailers and stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my hands on PlayStation 4 when it comes out. It will be my main console from now on, so any of you guys out there who are PlayStation fanboys or whatever, let me know, because I probably will be able to play with you guys now, since I'm jumping ship again. But yeah, if you have any games you're looking forward to, or any games you're interested in seeing more of, leave a comment and let me know. Let me know what you thought of the conferences at E3. Who came out with the better conferences? Which console were you gonna get? And yeah, just let me know in the comments, and I will speak to you all in a bit, guys. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.